Hi there! Did you know that millions of Muslims practice spiritual rituals that aren't officially recognized in Orthodox Islam? Welcome back to this channel. Today we are diving into the fascinating world of popular Islam. Popular Islam represents a rich and complex landscape from mystical Sufi practices to everyday superstitions. Stick around as we explore. You won't believe what we found. What exactly is popular Islam? And we will discuss the 5 phases of Islam that shape Muslim beliefs and practices. And also, why these differences matter in understanding Islam today. And don't forget, if you want to go deeper, check out my book, Ask Your Muslim Friend, where I cover this in section 1.6.13. The link is in the description below. Let's get started. Popular Islam, also known as folk Islam, can be thought of as the everyday Islam many Muslims practice, like carrying a lucky charm or visiting a saint's shrine beyond the teaching of Orthodox doctrine. While the Quran is considered the ultimate authority for doctrine and life, many Muslims turn to hadith, local customs, and even occult practices to address their daily challenges, like illness, bad harvest, or personal crisis. Surprised? Here is a historical insight. Pre-Islamic Arabia was steeped in occult practices, and despite Muhammad's efforts to reform these beliefs, many of these customs merged with Islamic practice. Popular Islam often focuses on practical, immediate needs through superstition, which means belief in the evil eye and protective amulets. And also mystical rituals, which means seeking spiritual experiences through Sufi practices. And also pilgrimages, visiting shrines of saints for blessings. And also occult practices, like animal sacrifices and spells to ward off misfortune. This blending of beliefs creates tension with Orthodox Islam, which views these practices as deviations. What do you think? Should religion adapt to local customs, or should it stick to its core doctrines? Let me know in the comments. To better understand how Muslims practice their faith, I have developed a chart highlighting 5 key expressions of Islam. Imagine it as a map that helps us navigate the diverse ways people live out their faith, a tool to make sense of the complexity. Each phase represents a different way of living out Islamic belief. First, the original Islam. This form of Islam was practiced by Muhammad and his companions during his life. It evolved through 2 distinct phases, namely first the peaceful preacher in Mecca, and then secondly, the second time period of his life, the militant leader in Medina. This contrast raises the ongoing debate: which phase represents true Islam? And also the Orthodox Islam, Sunni Islam. This is the majority practice, followed by around 85% of all Muslims. It emphasizes adherence to the Quran, Hadith, and scholarly interpretations. However, Sunni Islam is not monolithic and varies across regions. Thirdly, the sectarian Islam. Over time, Islam splintered into various sects due to disagreement over leadership, doctrine, and Sharia implementation. Examples include Shia Islam, the Druze, Ahmadiyya, and many other sects. Fourthly, the mystical Islam, the so-called Sufism. Sufis seek direct personal experiences with the divine, often through meditation, chanting, and rituals. Despite contradiction with orthodox Islam, Sufism remains popular for its spiritual depth. The fifth phase I call radical Islam or Islamism. Islamists seek to return to the practices of early Medina, often advocating strict Sharia implementation. While not representative of mainstream Islam, these groups receive disproportionate media attention. Questions for you: which of these 5 phases surprised you the most? Drop your thoughts below. Let me share a story from a conversation I had with a Muslim friend who attends a Sunni mosque. As I spoke, I noticed a mix of curiosity and caution in his voice, a glimpse into the internal tension he experiences every day. He told me that while he respects orthodox teachings, he feels spiritually disconnected. To experience a deeper connection, he secretly attends Sufi gatherings where he is taught special words to enter a trance-like state and feel closer to Allah. However, his concern is that his Sunni imam would disapprove if he found out. This example illustrates the tension many Muslims experience when navigating the 5 phases of Islam in their daily lives. Understanding these differences is crucial for constructive dialogue between Christians and Muslims. Consider asking open-ended questions or sharing relatable examples to keep the conversation engaging. Here are some key points to keep in mind. Ask, don't argue. Genuine curiosity fosters meaningful conversations. Listen with empathy. Recognize the spiritual struggles your Muslim friends may face. Share biblical insights with respect. Focus on values like love, peace, and hope. Popular Islam isn't a monolithic entity, but a dynamic, diverse expression of faith shaped by history, culture, and spiritual needs. Now it's your turn. What are your thoughts on these 5 phases of Islam? Do you think mystical practices enhance or distort religious faith? How can Christians and Muslims engage in constructive dialogue about these practices? Drop your answers below. If you enjoyed this video, like it, comment and subscribe for more content on religion, history and culture. And don't forget, my book, Ask Your Muslim Friend, covers this topic in more detail. Grab your free copy from the website. Thanks for watching. Until next time, take care and God bless.